Revenge of Others Episode 2 starts with Chanmi and Soo-heon meeting in the room where Won-seok's incident happened. When Chanmi asks what made him come back to school, Soo-heon tells her that it was because of lunch, the cat that the latter usually feeds. He takes her to the cat and tells her that he was feeding the cat when he heard a thud and saw Won-seok lying in front of him. He then asks her to feed the cat when he is not around, and the two separated for their break. In the cafeteria, Chanmi cannot help but notice Soo-heon while remembering his medical condition when suddenly a commotion takes away her attention and she sees a scared female student standing in front of a male student. She is then informed that he had sexually assaulted the girl Min Seon-ha, but due to the lack of evidence, Seo-kyung wasn't given a heavy punishment. However, he was made to transfer schools, which is why it is a surprise that he come back. Later in class, she has a argue with Young Kyung when another classmate Seok Lee-baem also enters to support her, but things only get messy. Right then, Lee-baem's friend Kyo-sung enters and stops them from taking things further. Elsewhere, Soo-heon visits the doctor and finds out that he needs to take medication to keep the symptoms in control. He is told that he may experience extreme mood swings like aggression and is told to keep calm at all times. Back in school, Chanmi is asked to guide Lee-baem in practicing shooting, and she takes things a little too seriously. Later, Oh-sung tells her that Lee-baem is only taking part in this to try and get his memory back after losing it to an incident that put him into a coma. Chanmi apologizes to him and Lee-baem tells him to continue helping him in future. Furthermore, Soo-heon hands over Hong Ah-young her phone and finds out that Chanmi has been asking her to meet regarding Won-seok. The two along with So-yeon are surprised and think about what to do. Later, Soo-heon sees Chanmi talking to Lee-baem on the sidewalk and remembers the text she had sent to Ah-young. He then talks to her after she reaches home but doesn't find out much. The next day, Chanmi notices that Soo-heon is experiencing a headache and remembers his condition. He rushes out to the washroom in the middle of class and she follows him soon after and dashes into the men's room where she sees blood flowing out from one of the cubicles. She starts calling out his name only to see him come out of another cubicle, which makes them think about whose blood that is. They soon find out that it is none other than Seon-ha, who has cut her wrist in the washroom, and the two call for an ambulance. The girl is rushed to the hospital while detectives reach the scene and recognize Chanmi. During a discussion, the two detectives question them separately, and the female detective soon starts to ask Chanmi about her move from Busan to Seoul. Chanmi tells her what she thinks is right and that she will continue to investigate her brother's death. In the hospital, Seon-ha's parents see their daughter lying in bed, which makes her father rush to the school and question them about what happened, only for everything to be futile. On the other hand, Chanmi gets a reply from Ah-young and rushes to meet her at the location mentioned. In the end of episode, So-yeon walking out in front of Chanmi while pretending to be Ah-young, to which the latter points out that she is not the person whom she wanted to meet. So-yeon then tells her that if she wants to find out about Won-seok, then the person she should go to is Im-sum. Chanmi then goes out to meet So-mai and is shocked to find out that her brother is a different person in the eyes of others. She is told that her brother was a bully and that many are happy in his death. This shakes Chanmi and she apologizes on behalf of Won-seok before leaving. Elsewhere, So-yeon asks Soo-heon for his help in Seon-ha's case and asks him to teach the criminal a lesson by force because this is the only way to find justice. She reminds him of how he had once helped her in the past and asks him to do the same thing again while telling him that he will even be paid for this. Soo-heon rejects her, but she insists and gives him time till the next day. Soo-heon is not leaning towards this but soon gets a call from his mother's nursing home and is told that she is showing signs of pneumonia. This makes him in great need to make some money and agrees to So-yeon's request. He sneaks into the dark room where Young Kyung is making some pictures to blackmail Seon-ha and ties him up to a chair. He then threatens him and makes him agree to drop out of school the next day, to which Young Kyung agrees. Like and subscribe to watch next episode.